Okay, so we're gonna do an art journal page with one of the gel printed tissue papers that we made. I also had this one fold over here as well. To do something fun on the opposing side. So it has to be a single page. And I was just leaning towards this one because at least once I cut it, I didn't have all this extra here. So where I'm leaning to, you can cover the whole page, which is doable, or you can scotch it and only cover some of it. I have a piece of, this is from Botanicals, but this is the newer one I also purchased, which was Entomology. So I just kind of like the flowers, or this one, it would be like some more bugs kind of look, which is actually doable as well. I also pulled out the Tim Holtz paper dolls. So I had like a girl and a boy. I have a transparency from Dina Wakley that we might throw on there. This was from a random like warehouse box, and I think this one is actually pretty too. Every day I discover more beautiful things. It just has blue and some of these stamps looking ones that could be cute to layer on. It's just about layering it onto the page. So I like that. And then these are from Dollar Tree, but I just thought one big butterfly in the back could really be something that we could use. And then also I have the Small Talk from Tim Holtz. I've had this one in my stash for a while, so just the quote at the end could be taken from that as well. So let's definitely move the rest of these paper dolls over. Let's do a single page over here with all this stuff. And like I said, it's just the opposite side of this one, because usually I do like a 2-page something, and I will do a 2-page something with the other ones, soon enough, like that. But for the sake of not having any holes, and I know I have this one page missing, because I did this art journal page with a cherry box recently. So let's take this and let's create something. And I feel like maybe half the page would be just fine, so that I can have this showcase on the other side. So yeah, that's what we'll probably do. Let's just cut it right there and adhere. Okay, so this came together rather quickly, and I do want to give you that confidence that if you watched my videos, probably 2 videos ago, about how I made all of the mono printing with my jelly plate, then having a collection of collage papers could actually be so easy to get started into art journaling, because you don't have to do all this stencil work and layering in your pages. If that part already intimidates you, it's already just on wax paper, and you just can stick it in your book and voila, So here I am going in with more of the collage papers. These have been fun. I did haul these from a cherry on top recently. This is the Entomology one. I believe that, excuse me for not knowing, but I think that word means like study of bugs or something. I have to look that up. I'm a smart chick, but sometimes words I do not know. So just adding that on the side, I just was aware of like putting some of the bright blue color on one side, and then showing off the rest of the collage paper on the other with the black and white print. So then I have hauled the paper dolls recently as well. I do know Cherry on Top has them, but I picked them up at my local Hobby Lobby on clearance, believe it or not. Because actually, speaking of Hobby Lobby, when I've gone back there now that this section of Tim Holtz was cleared out, I do believe they've taken away Tim Holtz from our Hobby Lobby, or at least mine. Is Tim Holtz still at your Hobby Lobby? Because it's gone from mine. That's why everything was on clearance, I guess. So I was just layering up the butterfly where I thought it would be nice behind the two kind of like female and male character, husband and wife, we'll call them, and go from there. And then I did put on the transparency, so I'm going to just staple them to my page. I'm okay with staples coming through the back of the other side. Not a big deal, just to kind of have the texture, because with the transparency, the collage papers, my gel prints, everything just has little nooks and crannies you can look at, so you definitely can travel around the page. Then I used the sentiment in that graphic 45, and then I chose a couple more of the stamps just to kind of add similar colors in more than one spot. And then I'm going through, this is called Small Talk or Small Chatter from Tim Holtz, and I'm adding a little sentiment, and that will complete this simple page. Okay, and that is a quick art journal page using those lovely gel prints that we did. Little collection of a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff. And then, like I said, these were from a warehouse thing box that I purchased from a Cherry on Top. So everything at a Cherry on Top except for the butterfly. That was a Dollar Tree random purchase, but also good. It has to dry, but the texture and everything is there. Staples, we have some of that transparency shine, and then that great pattern paper in the back. So that makes me happy that it's used on this side of the thing. I will leave the links to as much as I can down below. The gel plate, some of the paints, the wax paper and stuff were just on Amazon, and then everything else from the collage papers to the paper dolls is all found at a Cherry on Top. I will leave it linked down below for your viewing, for your shopping needs. And then, as always, please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. It always helps. And until next time, everyone, bye.